Hello. How is everybody tonight? I apologize for the delay. Hope everybody's doing good. Let me see. Am I coming through loud and clear? Let's see here. Yes, I am. How's everybody doing tonight? Again, sorry for the delay. Let's see who have I got with me here so far. We got Michael here. Whoa! All right. I'm sorry about that. I'm all discombobulated tonight. What's up, Michael? How you doing? We got Andy here tonight. We got Alan. We got Adam NC. Alex says, today is Cinco de Mayo. I had no idea. Today is Cinco de Mayo? Well, happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all. What's up, Alan? How are you? Got Witch Hunter here with us. Donald Zakow. What's up? Got Bog Zombie here with us. How you doing tonight, sir? Scratch Butterno is here. Oh, there's Matt, Dream Emulator. What's up? Sean, what's up? I'm not. I'm out of the hockey mask making game. So, let's see. Who else have I got with me tonight? Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Swaggy's here. Davey Boy is here. So yeah, got Rizami here. Eating tacos with a taco man? Nah. Jeremy is in bed. We had pizza tonight. Pizza was that's what was for dinner tonight. How you doing, Joey? Vault Dweller. Matthew, how you doing, sir? Hope everybody had a good Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even know it was Cinco de Mayo, but I had a pretty decent one. So, pretty decent Cinco de Mayo. Don't really have anything planned for tonight. Don't have any topics to discuss or anything like that. Just thought I'd jump on and hang out with y'all for an hour or two and just shoot the breeze. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free and throw those out. If you've got anything on your mind, let it all out. And we'll just shoot the bull for a little while. I've not done a Sunday night stream in a couple of weeks, so I thought, hey, why not? We got Slasher Home Video here with us tonight. Chris, how you doing tonight, sir? There's Buck. What's up, Buck? Cable Channel 11. Jess, how are you? Everything's good here. Hope you're well, too. No, I've not seen that yet. I was, somebody had told me that he was working for Arrow Video now, but I've not watched that yet. Donald's just chilling, drinking a margarita. Nice. Not bad. What's up, Suede Persuade? Thank you. Nice to see you live again. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a little while. Yeah, took a couple of weeks off from the Sunday streams. So I thought I'd hop on and just hang out, shoot the bull for a little bit. Does Jeremy want to see Planet of the Apes? No, he's not really No interest in that. He wants to see The Strangers, though. He wants to see The Strangers Chapter 1. He's thrown that one out there, and he's also mentioned The Watchers, or Watchers, whatever the it's M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. He's mentioned that one too. So I think we'll I want to see The Strangers Chapter 1. I hadn't really planned on seeing Watcher. Is it Watcher? Watchers? I think it's Watchers, isn't it? The Watchers. But, if he really wants to see it, maybe we'll see it. I don't know. All-time favorite Michael Myers kill in the entire franchise. Oh, wow. The saddest is definitely the death of poor Bucky. That's the saddest. The best would be... probably the death of the nurse in Halloween 2 in the hot tub. That one sticks out. That one definitely sticks out. Hillbilly Tech, how you doing, sir? Dave's having a few Corona Lights. Okay, nice. Jinko de Mayo. Big baggy pants. Jinko, there just needs to be a day of just a Jinko Day. National Jinko Day. Adam finally watched Chud over the weekend. Okay. It's been a while since I've watched Chud. Now you have to watch Chud 2 Bud the Chud, which I think is the better film. I used to only like Halloween 1 through 3. I used to only like Halloween 1 through 3 only, but recently saw your part 4 review and I enjoyed it, so I'm going to get that on 4K soon. Thanks for getting me to watch it. So I love Halloween 1 through 4 now. Okay. I'm glad I could be of service. And look, Halloween 5 and Halloween 6 are good too. I prefer Halloween 6. I love Halloween 6. So if you're not a fan of Halloween 6, give it a reappraisal. I like it a lot. What's up, Kevin? How are you? Am I going to pick up Phantoms on 4K? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a great movie. I really do like that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do like that movie. So I probably will be getting that 4K. Donald, I loved the first Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I've not seen the second one yet, but I had a really good time with the first one. Hey, Entertainment Wizard. Any early buzz for The Strangers? Not that I've heard. The trailer looks pretty good. I mean, it looks, it looks an awfully lot like the first movie, but there's 3 of those. We're getting 3 new Strangers movies. They made Rennie Harlan, who directed Chapter 1, directed Chapters 2 and 3 all 3 of those. They made them simultaneously, all at the same time. I saw an interview with him where he said that like on Monday they'd be shooting scenes for part 1, on Tuesday they'd be shooting scenes for part 3, on Wednesday they'd be shooting scenes for part 2, and like I I don't know how you do it that way, but that's how they did it. So, and from what I heard, we're going to have 2 of the new Strangers movies this year, and then 1 next year. So, it's wild. Michael Myers, yes, I did see Late Night with the Devil. I actually did a review of it not that long ago. Go check out that review. What's up, Christina? How you doing? If there is a JNCO, they'll have to track down the ones with reflector strips down the side. Like, if you weren't around in like the late 90s, early 2000s, you don't know what, I mean, JNCOs were, do they still make, oh my, oh, JNCOs are still, they're still around, but they can't be as, oh my God. They are still pretty much as, whoa, they want 180, they want $200 for a pair of JNCO jeans? $260? $280? I mean, they've not made that much of a comeback, have they? Good God. But I mean, if you weren't around in like the late 90s, early 2000s, JNCO was, I mean, is there any way that we can explain that to people? Chris, I mean, they're like magic pants. I mean, look at those. Look at those pants. That's JNCO. Can I make this bigger? Yes, I can. Those are JNCO jeans. Those are JNCOs. I mean, look. I've not seen anyone actually wearing JNCO jeans anywhere in a long time. But, and probably because they're, like, this is a $300 pair of jeans. Look at that. When I was in high school, there was a buddy of mine who wore JNCO jeans like just about every day. And on the rainy days, like just imagine, like on rainy days, the bottoms of those extremely wide leg jeans just sucked up. I mean, like, looking back on it, he must have had to tighten his belt, like, you know, to keep them up on him, because the amount of water that those things absorbed, because they were so huge. I don't know how he did it, frankly. I don't know how he did it, but JNCOs. And they're coming back, I guess. I don't know. This is the official JNCO website. And that pair I just showed you was a $260 pair of jeans. Wow. Wow. Whew. I was not a big fan of the first Omen either, Suede Persuade. I thought it was pretty boring. But Jeremy liked it. So. Got Orc here with us. That's true. Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. No question about it. Yes, I love the producer's cut of Halloween 6. Yes, I love both cuts, but I prefer the producer's cut. But I can watch both cuts anytime. Anytime. I've not seen Imaginary. No. I am excited to see Tarot, though. The things I'm hearing about Tarot, it sounds like it sounds really, really bad, but it might be bad in like a good, bad, fun, bad kind of way, I'm hoping. When is the Toxic Avenger coming out? Good question. I've not heard anything about that new Toxic Avenger movie in a long time. I don't know. Sing it again for us real quick.
Summer breeze, aging to know, just oh.
Pretty good. I wore JNCOs because my mom wouldn't let me wear trip pants. What are trip pants? I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, wow. 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 I don't recall. I mean, I've seen people wear these, but like not in person. I don't recall. These are these pants are, you wear these pants, you're just asking for trouble, because like, I mean, look at this. You're asking to just get like snagged and hooked and dragged. I mean, that is an accident waiting to happen. That's why I get calling them trip pants is very apt. Very apt. You're definitely going to do a lot of. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. They sell JNCOs on Walmart's website. Wow. Nice. Each pair was about 3 pairs worth of denim. That's true. They definitely, bell bottoms, like super bell bottoms. Are you talking about the werewolf movie, Hillbilly Tech? If that's the one you're talking about, I loved that movie too. That was really good. So we had a super chat come in here. Crystal Lake Killer FX. Hey, I sent you a message on Instagram about this already, but do you still make hockey masks? No, I'm no longer in the hockey mask making business. Well, put it this way. I've not done a hockey mask in a while. I've been turning people away because it just kind of got... my main supplier, my main suppliers for both straps and for both hockey mask blanks they got out of the hobby, and the new people that I went to a couple of different new people, and their stuff just wasn't as good. One guy ripped me off. Just kind of became a hassle, to be honest. So it depends on. I do have a few blanks left. I think I've got a couple of part 5s. Maybe no, I've got a couple. I've got at least one part 5, a couple of part 7s, and maybe a part 6. So if you're interested in one of those, I might be able to hook you up. I'll check my Instagram messages here after a while. But thank you, and thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Thank you for recommending the Lodge. Loved it. Great. Yeah, I loved the Lodge too. Yeah. Yeah, look, I don't want doohickeys hanging off of my pants. I really don't. I don't want doohickeys on my pants. Baubles and doohickeys, no. Don't want them on my pants. People would hide whole consoles in their pants. Yeah, you walk into a store wearing a pair of those, you're gonna have eyes on you for sure. Boogie Manny is here. How you doing? I can't wait to get mad at Tara. Can I skip Halloween 5 and watch Halloween 6? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, watch Halloween 5 too. Like, Halloween 5 is good. You know, Halloween 5's got some things going for it. I definitely prefer 6 to 5, but watch Halloween 5 too. Come on. You know, give it a shot. What's up, Jason? How are you? Faded Glory. Yeah, that was like Walmart's brand back in the day. I had some Faded Glory. I ain't above saying it. I rock some Faded Glory. I was thinking of seeing Tarot after Abigail on Friday night, but I've heard really negative things and not in a so bad it's good type of way. I definitely go see Abigail. Abigail's so far is my favorite movie of the year. Tarot, I will definitely just wait till streaming, and I have a feeling that thing's going to be on streaming soon. So. Cliff here talking crap about Feruza as always. I had a buddy who wore them and I was jealous. He was my goth idol. My buddy who wore them, he wasn't goth. Like he just thought they were cool. So, are you talking about the Trip? Like, my buddy just wore JNCOs. He wasn't into Trip. But yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, the goth kids would be rocking the Trips. Although I don't know if I've ever seen any of the goth kids at Hot Topic wearing Trip pants. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but Jeremy loves going into Hot Topic, not just to like shop, but to like watch the goth kids. He likes to just go in and look at the goth kids and point at them and say goth kids. So goth. Not a goth. I know, whatever. Not a goth kid. I'm old enough to remember when we would peg our pants. I've never heard of that. Cyber goths can't dance under bridges properly without those I know they can't. Nope, they can't. I don't know how they dance in those pants, really. I mean, but they somehow do it. Those Trip pants come with glow sticks. Jones soda. I think I would, sure, yeah. Jeremy and I we did a video today. It's not a soda video, but I've actually got 2 different new sodas that we're going to be doing reviews of in the near future. What we shot today was a snack review. That'll be out. Oh, that one's actually available now. If you're a patron, it'll be out wide tomorrow. I love Death Dream. I love Bob Clark's Death Dream. Yes. Great, great movie. The 4K looks good. That's good. But yeah, love that movie. Great movie. There's a new Children of the Corn movie? Really? I've not seen any trailer for a new Children of the Corn. Actually, the food that we reviewed today was a little spicy. Had a little kick to it. It choked Jeremy up a little bit. So it was it had a little kick to it. But a hot one's Jeremy probably wouldn't go for that. Apollo Balboa, how are you, sir? Yo, Piz, you know my love for horror, but I've never seen Cabin Fever nor The Witch. Which should I watch first? I'd watch Cabin Fever first. They're very different movies, though. They're very different movies. Both good. Both I highly recommend. But both very different. Do I like to cook? Nah. No. I like to grill. I like to grill, but not cook. Yes, the Lost Boys had the coolest fashion of any movie, period. Not even close. Not even close. I hate skinny jeans. I do not skinny. No, I do not like. I don't want anything tight on my legs. I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. Don't like skinny jeans. You're not a true goth if you're wearing skinny jeans. No. I think Jeepers Creepers is pretty good. It's put it that I liked it a lot better prior to hearing about its director's past. Put it that way. Halloween 5 isn't the worst. Halloween 5 is not the worst. Halloween 5 is just kind of it just feels rushed. It feels kind of unfinished. Not fully realized. They were just too quick with it. It's still worth your time though, Matthew. Still worth your time. Yeah, I saw that, Richard. Yeah, The Crow's coming back to theaters for like, was it the 30th anniversary, 40th anniversary, 30th anniversary. We had, I know a lot of people saw Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, there was a big anniversary re-release of it. I would have loved to have seen Dawn of the Dead in the theater. I would not recommend that, Bog Zombie. I would not. Let's do some text to speech on that one.
Bogzombie says, I might watch Return of the Living Dead, Rave to the Grave today for JNCO de Mayo.
Not wise. Not wise. What are your thoughts on jeggings or joggers? What are jeggings? So, are these just like elasticy jeans? Oh, well, they're still kind of tight. No, I don't want anything tight. Even if it's kind of stretchy, if it's tight, no. And a lot of the photos here of these jeggings are just women with very large bottoms. What was the other one? Joggers, just jogging pants, right? Just nice and loose, Yeah, I like that. I like joggers. Give me some joggers. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I'd appreciate that. We got Astro Juicy here hanging out with us over on Twitch. What's up, man? Yeah, not down with tight pants. Don't like it. Every time I think of tight pants or I see someone wearing tight pants, it reminds me of when Batista came back to WWE after he had made it big in like Guardians of the Galaxy. He was wearing some extremely tight pants, and he went to do some kind of move, and the crotch just blew out of him, like they just ripped apart. And so, like, he just had, like, this wide open... The crotch of those pants were just gone. Which he should have known better. He should have known better. Yeah, if the option is JNCOs or skinny jeans, JNCOs all day. Every day. Orman, you sent me a photo of Corey Haim with pegged jeans on Twitter. Hold on. Let me see what's up with this pegging jeans. When you rolled them up at the... Okay, all right. I was never into that. That's when you rolled them up and then you kind of folded them and made them really, I remember people doing that back in, like, I don't remember people doing that in high school necessarily, but I remember people doing that. That wasn't really my style, though. That wasn't really my vibe. Yeah. I used to wear skinny jeans. I don't know how, but they were painful. Yeah, see, I'm not, no. Not doing that. I thought it would be fun to go back and revisit Phantom Menace on the big screen, but just, never got around to it. How many times have you blind bought a movie and said, "Oh no, I'll never watch this again"? There's been a few times. Nothing as of late I can remember. But yeah, there's been a few. Yeah. Not all of them can be winners. Hey, Alan, how you doing? There's Direct to Screenwriter. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. By the way, go check out his new movie on Tubi. This Never Happened. See, I remember that. That was a trend. People would cut like at the seam of their jeans down at the bottom and kind of open them up a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think my buddy actually, the guy did that with his JNCO jeans, as I recall, to make already extremely wide leg pants even wider. I never understood it, but that was a trend for a while. You'd cut a gap in the bottom of the legs of your pants to make them flare out or whatever. I never participated in that trend either, but I remember it. And again, the guy's got JNCOs. They're already enormous, but he was cutting them so that they'd be even wider. No. I mean, it's just a variation of my last name. It goes all the way back to high school, though. Matthew. Well, see, no, people did that so that they would go over their boots, but then there were people who did it just to make their pant legs wider. But yeah, it was like a boot cut kind of thing. Even people who didn't need to cut them for them to fit over their boots, they were cutting them anyway because it was cool, you know. No, not planning on going to Texas Frightmare. Is anybody planning on going to Horror Hound in Cincinnati in September? Or FrankenCon in Alcoa, Tennessee? Or what's the other one that's in Tennessee? In June. I think it's in June. What's that called? Smoky Mountain Terror. Anybody planning on going to any of those? You watched Shaq last night. Good, Dustin. Yeah, Shaq is great, man. That's one that really flies under the radar. But great performance from Daria Nicolodi. That scene in the hallway with the little kid. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, really good movie. More people should see it. I've not seen Lowlifes. No. So you saw the cut JNCO jeans trend too. Yeah, that was wild. They're already enormous, but let's just make them even wider. Crazy. Airwalks. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember Airwalks. Drew pictures or words around the soles. Yeah, I remember that too. Yep. I remember. We looked fly as hell. Oh yeah. Do they still make Airwalks? Let's see. Do they still make Airwalk sneakers? Let's see. Yep, they still do. They still do. Oh man, these look dope too. Oh man. Look at these. Oh, these are fly. Check these out. Look at those. Nice. Let's see what else we got here. From Airwalk. Started in 1986. I don't think I've seen Airwalk jeans or Airwalk sneaks anywhere in a long time, but yeah, they're still around. Trick men's sneakers. Oh, are they sold exclusively at they must be sold exclusively at like JCPenney or something. Man. You're going to Cincinnati? Cool. Remember fold-over high-top Converse. Let's see. Fold-over Converse. Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember those. Never been to Flashback Weekend in Chicago. Never heard of Soaps. Never heard of that. That's a totally new one for me. What do you like most about horror cons, meeting celebs, cosplay, buying merch? Just the experience, just the energy, just the vibe. I mean, that's what I like the most now, is just the energy. You know, it's a good time. It's a fun time. Low Lifes was pretty darn good. I don't know if I've even heard of that one. Let's see. The survival instincts of a road-tripping family are put to the test when they have no other choice but to stay the night in a remote homestead. Okay. Sounds interesting. I have to look into it. Oh, did y'all see the review of Out of the Dark that I did? That was a Tubi discovery for me. Love Tubi. God bless Tubi. What do I think about Mike Flanagan doing the next Exorcist? I think, my knee-jerk reaction was like, if anybody can save that, whatever it is, the Blumhouse Exorcist mess, it's him. I would hope that either he writes it too, or that he chooses the writer. He basically, he came in and he cleaned up the Ouija mess for them, right? So why not have him come in and clean up the Exorcist mess too? So I've liked just about everything Mike Flanagan has done, but still it's like, I don't know. We're going to have more Exorcist movies. I mean, I guess if they're going to happen, they're in good hands with him. So, again, if anybody can save that mess, it's him. I do remember rollerblades on shoes. Yes, that seemed to come and go really quickly, though. Ah, there's Cole in the chat. How you doing, man? You wore airwalks in high school? I never wore airwalks in high school. I was more of an Adidas guy in high school, but plenty of people did. Chuck Taylor's too? Okay. All right. I only skateboarded a few years, but I did keep wearing skate sneakers into university. Hey, there's the Bearded Sloth. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Seb? How are you? Oh, I had some shell tops. I may not have had those until college, though. But I had some shell tops. Oh, yeah. Low Laughs was a Tubi original released a week before mine, so basically direct competition with mine. But I gotta be fair, it was twisted and pretty great. Okay. I'm gonna have to add it to the list. Pizza and Tubi, yes, that's an awesome combination. Also an awesome shirt that's available in my TeePublic store. Link in the description. That's the ingredients for a great night. Pizza and Tubi. Did Jordan 11s get yeah, there's some new Jordan 11s out there. Yep. The pair I have is the old school pair. But I may have some more on the way. Cuz they're pretty fly. They're pretty fly. I do like my Jordan. I was never like a Jordans guy until the 11s. A buddy of mine had a bootleg, a recorded off cable VHS of Out of the Dark in high school, and I watched it back then. It's a great one. Yeah. I'm hoping some company like Vinegar Syndrome or TerraVision gets their hands on it and we get a nice Blu-ray. But yeah, I had no idea. Where'd that thing go? I had no idea that this was actually Sony's own, like their Warner Archive kind of thing. This blue, extremely bare bones DVD. But like the Warner, this thing makes a Warner Archive release look like a freaking Criterion. So I mean, like, just look at that. In the back of it. And that just ultra generic disc. My goodness. But yeah, so this was Sony's archive collection release. So at least it's got a DVD, right? But Bobo deserves more. Bobo deserves better. Swaggy, what's up? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Games. That, not me. Not me. Not me. Ooh, you did Pizza and Tubi last night and can confirm. Nice.
Slasher Home Video says, I did Pizza and Tubi last night and can confirm.
Nothing beats a pizza and Tubi night. That's for sure. Just can't beat it. Killer Cutie, how are you doing over on Twitch? Hope you're doing well. You're excited for Scarefest? Okay, cool. A7X, how are you doing tonight? I was more into Jordans. They have a Jordan 1 look. LA Gear. I remember LA Gear. Did yours have the lights in them? I remember I had a pair of LA Gear shoes that had lights in the heel. So every time you stepped, you took a step, it would light up. What a fad that was for a minute back in the day. But do the Tubi execs know, though, how much we horror fans appreciate them? That would definitely be something to communicate to them while you're wearing the Tubi and Pizza shirt. No, I mean Tubi is not. No, like I don't mind sitting through an ad every now and again on Tubi, and depending on the movie, you may get, just a couple of ads. So I don't mind it at all. I saw that Full Moon will be giving away Blade from Puppet Master themed sneakers. Really? At Texas Frightmare this year. Interesting. That's interesting. I might be going to that one, Johnny. That one's fairly close to home, so... And there's a few people there I'd like to meet, so... It's a good possibility. Yes, that is a Sony. It's like their archive release. Kind of like the Warner archive. That's what I was told. And they've got a number of releases like this. But again, I mean, at least it's on disc. You know what I mean? So... At least it's got a DVD. Yeah, fun movie. Fun movie. Hey, Distorted Visions, how are you doing? Have you heard about this new book, The Sweetest Taboo, an Unapologetic Guide to Child Kills in Film? Copies seem to be flying out of retailers' hands pretty fast. No, never heard of that. Never heard of that. I imagine Don't Torture a Duckling is featured in it prominently, though. Nope, never heard of that one. What's your biggest regret purchase in physical media? Ooh, Lord. regret purchase. I can't think of one. I can't think of any piece of physical media I've purchased that I then regretted. Nothing comes to mind. It's a good question, though. What would be your all's biggest regret purchase with physical media? Is that it's got to be a press disc. I never even thought to look at the back of it to see. Holy crap, it's a burnt disc. It's a burnt disc. It's not a pressed disc. It's a burnt disc. Why didn't I check that? That would have been a nice little added bonus to the video. And it's a burnt disc. Oh my God. Wow. Not even a pressed disc. Holy Lord. Sony. My God. Sony. Jeez. I remember British Knights. I never had a pair of British Knights, but I remember those. Never seen Bad Ronald. Never seen Bad Ronald. When I was in LA, you couldn't wear British Knights because they were gang related? How long ago was this? Yes, Tubi's ads are very tolerable. Yes. Tubi saw I first watched the inspector wear skirts. And a lot of cool martial arts on there. Yes, they've got everything. They got everything. They got it all. They got it all. Now, I had a pair of those Shaq shoes that were like the black and white like rings. I had a pair of those back in, I think that was middle school. And those things were dope. Let me see if I can find those. Oh, here they are. Do they still make these? Oh, I guess not. Or do they? Those shoes were cool. What were those called? Shaqnosis. Yes, the Shaqnosis. Yeah. Oh, man, those were cool. Here they are. Yeah. There's some listed like on eBay for like I don't know. Those were dope shoes. Hold on. Let me show you all the Shaqnosis. Those were sick kicks right there. Got a lot of compliments on those back in the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those were nice. The Fog remake. Oh, man. You should have known better in buying that. Any movie you buy more than once is a regret buy? More like a shame buy? I mean, I've had a few of those. I mean, I wouldn't say a regret or a shame buy, but like, you've double, tripled, quadruple, quintuple, dipped, I have a bunch of regret Blu-ray purchases. I got the Wizard Blu-ray, and it is a truly bad movie that I purchased only based on nostalgia. The vinegar syndrome blind buys. Got to be careful with some of those. Got to be careful. No, the Fog remake is not so bad it's good. It's just bad, 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 bad. So British Knights, it's because BK was taken as blood killers, like the Bloods gang. Okay. Okay. I never had any FUBU shoes. I did have a FUBU shirt one time. I had no idea what FUBU stood for. But I bought the shirt because I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked... I thought it looked cool. I had no idea what it meant. And I do remember getting a few stares in college from people of color. I'm sure they were wondering, like, what is this extremely white boy doing wearing a For Us By Us shirt? But even then, when somebody told me what that meant, I still wore it because I thought it was a cool shirt. Did you have Shaq's rap CD? No. I did. You know what I did have, though? I had Shaq Fu, the Super Nintendo game. I got that for my birthday one year. Shaq Fu. I think I played that. I think I played it for one day, and that was it. I had a sweet pair of FUBUs in high school. Cool. So the Shaqnosis is back. Oh, man. Do I dare get a pair of Shaqnosis shoes for nostalgia purposes? Oh, my gosh. Man. The Shaqnosis is coming back. The Shaqnosis is back. Oh, Lord. Cursed Media says, am I the only one who loves the Fog remake? I grew up watching and didn't even know it was a remake until a few years ago. There's maybe one or two others out there who like it, but that's it. That's it. You are a rare breed, Cursed Media. A very rare breed. Yeah, I've heard that commentary is pretty bad. I've never braved it, but I've heard that commentary with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Carpenter on that disc is pretty bad. I do remember Woo Wear, but I didn't have any Woo Wear. Didn't have any Woo Wear. So FUBU's a Walmart brand now. Oh, oy. There's Tom from DWN Productions. Ended up watching Brigade of Death / Death Squad. It was terrific. I laughed and laughed. Would highly recommend. Okay. Brigade of Death. Oh, did you mention that to me last time during a past stream? Brigade of Death. Yeah, I think yeah you did. Yeah, you did because I bookmarked it. And was this a Vinegar Syndrome release? It definitely looks like a Vinegar Syndrome release. Sergio, what's up, man? Yeah, look, you can't mention Shaquille O'Neal without a Shaq Fu reference. You just can't. He'll never escape it. I do like Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon. Yes, I do. I do. Drink a few and giggle. Okay. Is Brigade of Death on Tubi? Let's see. Or am I going to have to get that Vinegar Syndrome release? Nope, doesn't look like it's on Tubi. Damn. So I'm going to have to get that Vinegar Syndrome release. Oh, it's Mondo Macabro. Okay, all right. Well, look, Shaq has truly diversified. He's got his own line of everything. He's actually got a clothing line that's actually pretty dope. I bought a Shaquille O'Neal coat back during winter. It is super hold on, I'm going to go get it and put it on. Just so you got, hold on, I'll be right back. You got to see this coat. It's dope. I'll be right back. So here we go. Look at this thing. I mean, it's insane. So Shaq's he's got the pizza endorsement with Papa John's. He's got a clothing brand that's in JCPenney. Shaqnosis is back. He does the basketball commentary. What else is he? I've seen him. Oh, he what insurance? He like Geico or something. He's a salesman for, or a pitchman for, or whatever. The guy's everywhere. He's unstoppable. He's even more unstoppable than he was on the court. It's ridiculous. Ugh. This needs text to speech.
Slasher Home Video says, I would honestly buy anything Shaw endorses. The man is a treasure.
It's true. It's true. The General Insurance. There you go. Okay, yeah. He's everywhere. That man's everywhere. How old is Shaq? How old is Shaq? Let's look him up here. 52. 52, still going strong. Bless his heart. Still going strong. I like it. I like it. Drop a like on the stream for Shaq. Drop a like for Shaq. He's also a sheriff. He's a sheriff too. Wow. He's also a printer spokesman. My goodness. Is there a Shaqtoberfest? There needs to be a Shaqtoberfest for Halloween. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Pepsi Big Slams. Look, Shaq's a hustler. You know, he's still doing his thing. Just, nothing but respect for Shaq. Nothing but respect. Does Shaq do denim? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got. Probably. Shaq does everything. He can't be stopped. Drop a like on the stream for Shaq. Yeah, there you go. New catchphrase right there.
Direct to Screenwriter says, drop a like on the stream for Shaq should be your catchphrase, even on streams when you're not speaking of Shaq.
Yeah, that's the new catchphrase. Have you seen Shaq's wife? Her head is like waist high. I have seen photos of him and his wife. Yeah. Yeah, she's a little lady. Let's see. How tall is Shaq's wife? Does it say? She's 5'7". And you're 5'7", you know, that's not a bad height for a woman. But compared to Shaq, like, it's nothing. Yes, how could I forget the classic Icy Hot commercials with Shaq? Yeah. How could I forget those? Actually, let's just look up. Let's look up Shaq endorsements. I'm sure it's the list just goes on and on. I'm sure Shaq endorsements list. Holy Lord! Icy Hot, Taco Bell, Gold Bond, Soup Man, Zales, Vitamin Water, 24 Hour Fitness, Krispy Kreme, Buick, Pepsi, Burger King, Oreo, Reebok. Wow. Wow. Here's an interesting list. Top 50 Shaq endorsements. Let's take a look at this. Top 50 Shaq endorsements. I had no idea starting this stream tonight it would turn into a Shaquille O'Neal celebration. Yet here we are. Top 50 Shaq endorsements. A sleep apnea mask. He endorsed a sleep apnea mask. Had no clue. Power Balance bracelet. Never heard of that. iGo headphones. Susta sugar substitute. Quick sticks for glucose. Very important. Glucose, listen. Very important to replenish glucose stores after a workout. Very important to replenish glucose stores after a workout. Call Snap app. Never heard of that. Apollo Jets. Enlightened Diet Strips. Shaq Down app. The Shaq Down app. What the hell do you get from the Shaq Down app? Tout. Otterman's Piquet watches. Toys R Us for charity. He did it for charity, though. He did that for charity. He's a good man. Something called Black Phone. Okay. 24-hour fitness. Radio Shack. Yes, I seem to remember Radio Shack commercials. Wow. Soup Man Zales. Soda Shack. Arizona Beverages. Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Shaq Fu Punch. Muscle Milk. Oh, Muscle Milk is disgusting. Oh, disgusting. Little Shaq Books. They're not out yet. Dunkman Shoes and Apparel. Chris Christie. Harbin Beer. Nintendo DS. Tomodachi Life. Dove for men. JCPenney. Macy's. Comcast. Monster Speakers. Capelli Slippers. Spalding. NBA 2K. Li-Ning Shoes and Apparel. Drone Watches. Vitamin Water. Gold Bond. Buick. Love Shack Vodka. Pretty sure this never actually got released. Otherwise, it probably would have cracked the top 10. Love Shack Vodka. Shaq Fu, Taco Bell, Nestle Crunch, Icy Hot, Mr. Big, Pepsi, Shack Attack, Wheaties, Reebok, Triple Double Oreos. Wow. And Burger King. Wow. I'm sure he's a wealthy man. He has a cartoon, too, called Shaq's Garage, apparently with sentient cars. Of course he does. The new Trust Fall NBA playoffs commercials. I've not seen those. Blue Chips. Yep. Let's not forget his big screen debut and William Friedkin's Blue Chips. That does not make I know that William Friedkin directed a movie called Blue Chips with Shaquille O'Neal in it, but that just seems like such a I had to look it up just to make sure. That just seems like such a how did that happen? How did that happen? Hot Ones with Shaq is a great episode, I'm sure. Muscle Milk is nasty. Oh God, nasty. Love this stream. Glad you're enjoying it. He falls forward through a glass table instead of back. Shaq, are we talking Shaq falls through a glass table? Is that what we're talking about here? Because if Shaq is falling through a glass table, we may have to check that out. Shaq Trust Fall. Is it part of the couples therapy? Is that what this thing is a part of? Let me see. Oh, it is.
It's the playoffs. What brings you all? Stand up, Jack. Close your eyes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen one of these before.
Trust. What the?
Oops. You set me up, Doc. You set me up. I told you.
And Shaq can do comedy, too. Wow. Unbelievable. What can't that man do? What can't that man do? Whew. There was no escaping Shaq in the 90s. There's no escaping Shaq now. Look up Shaqtoberfest. There's a giant Shaq inflatable as you walk in. Oh, my God. Now, here's Shaqtoberfest 2023. Oh, my God, you're right. Hold on. I just got, where's Shaqtober? I don't need the full tour. I just want to see Shaqtober. Just want to see Shaq. That's it. Don't need the full tour. This looks like a pretty cool little thing. A big thing. Where's this at? Where does this event take place? It's even like a big haunted ship. Wow. That looks pretty cool, actually. And here is the big giant Shaq inflatable you walk through at Shaqtoberfest. Wow. It's incredible. Do you think you get Shaq on stream? I should reach out to him. I really should. Be like, dude, just check out this last stream I did. It was dedicated to you. Come on and let's talk. Let's talk about the Shaq-averse. You know? I should reach out. A Shaq bloodstream, yes. Yes. That would be good. That would be epic. Truly epic. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I'd appreciate that. Well, we've been going for almost 2 hours already. My goodness, where's the time gone? It's just, I think at least a good hour and a half of it's just been about Shaq. Wow. Do you think Shaq ever wore JNCOs? They fit him like skinny jeans, though. That's funny. Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Well, folks, we'll go ahead and start wrapping things up here, unless there's anything else on your all's minds. I mean, Shaq has just taken us. He's taken over everything, including this stream. But I don't regret it one bit. The man's a legend. He deserves his flowers. And I think we delivered those flowers this stream.
Slasher Home Video says, Shaq, JNCOs and old sneakers. Great stream.
That's going to be the title of. I'm going to retitle this stream to Shaq, JNCOs, and old sneakers. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, what would text to speech do with this? Nothing. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, this was a funny one. Right on, Chris. Thank you. Swade Persuade. Yeah, this was a fun one. So anything else y'all want to talk about, or anything else on your all's minds? Yeah, somehow text-to-speech knew how to pronounce JNCO. Who'd have thunk it? So I've got a video with Jeremy coming out tomorrow. If you're a patron, that video is available now. But I've also got like 2 other videos coming out with Jeremy soon. Got 2 new soda flavor reviews coming out with Jeremy very soon as well. On top of that, got mask unboxing videos on the way. More of those if you love the mask unboxing videos. And other fun stuff. Fun not guaranteed, though. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, right on, Cole. It's good seeing you, man. Hope everything's going well for you. Thanks for hanging out. Steel watch party. Oh yeah, we're gonna add that to the list. Don't you worry. Thank you, Distorted Visions. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you too, Ben, and to everybody watching. Yeah, it was fun. Let me do some shout outs here, and then we'll call it an evening. Let's see. Shout out to A7X, Killer Cutie, and Astro Juicy for hanging out over on Twitch. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitch, go ahead and follow me over there. I'm going to do another watch party over on Twitch. It's become kind of a monthly thing, doing a watch party over on my Twitch channel. So we'll be doing another one of those soon. Shout out to Crystal Lake Killer X for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. And let's see who's still with me over on YouTube. We got Swaggy here. We got Hillbilly Tech, Richard C, Derek Jana, Slasher Home Video. Got Ben. We got Distorted Visions. Got Bog Zombie, Cole, Steve, Entertainment Wizard, Horror Orman, Swade Persuade. Who else did we have? Dalton. No, I've not seen that interview yet. Not yet. Who else did we have with us tonight? Four Vault Dweller. Had Reggie 19 here with us. Anthony Oliver. Jason Neal. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Again, I apologize for the delay in getting things started tonight. But, yeah, thank y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. I'll see you again real soon. Take care. Be well. Peace.